I'm
Yes.
okay. I have to tell you, Elvis, I apologize. I have a cough, a bit of a cough, so I might cough sometimes. And if I do, I'm sorry. I can't help it though. Very good. How was school today?
Is great.
Great. Oh, wow. Why was it great?
Because I played dodgeball at school.
You played dodgeball at school. Awesome. And who did you, sorry, who did you play with?
I play with my friends.
All right. Yeah, excellent. How long, when you have time to play outside or play with your friends for recess, how long is your recess? 20 minutes? 30 minutes?
Um, 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Do you have one break a day? Just one break?
No.
No? Oh, you have two?
Um, is 75 minutes.
75 minutes. 7-5?
Yes.
Wow, that's a
Yes.
good break, huh? Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun. I would definitely say great too if I had a nice break like that, huh? Very good. Oh, uh-oh. Does Dad have a cold?
No.
No?
No.
All right. All right, very good. So you had a nice long break at school today. You could play basketball with your friends, and that was good. How was the weather today in Taiwan?
Today is very hot.
Very hot. Oh, really? And what is the temperature? Is it 20, 30, 40, 50 degrees?
Maybe 30 or more.
Dad's got a cold, huh? For sure. A bit of a cold. All right, 30 or more, so it's very hot. Ah, I see, I see. Okay, and what are you going to do tomorrow?
Going to go to school tomorrow.
You're going to go to school tomorrow. Excellent. What will you do after school?
I will go to primary school.
So after school, you go to cram school, and then after cram school?
After primary school, I'm going to go home.
Go where?
Go home.
Ah. You'll go home, sure. Very nice. Excellent. What time do you go to bed, Elvis?
Um, um, 11 o'clock.
Ah, you go to bed every day at 11 o'clock?
Not every day. Sometimes.
Sometimes. Sometimes you go to bed at 11. And then what about the other days? When do you go to bed?
10:30.
10:30. So 10:30 or 11, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Very nice. Look, that is common. Very good. So, what did you do last weekend? For Saturday and Sunday, what did you do? Did you go to play basketball or?
I go to my grandmother's home.
You went to your grandmother. You went to your grandmother's house. Cool.
Yes.
And what did you do at your grandmother's house?
Eat a lot of food.
You ate a lot of food. What kind of foods did you eat?
Meat and vegetables.
Meat and veggies. Very good. Did your grandma make the food?
Yes.
Ah, very nice. So is she a good cook?
Yes.
Very cool. So your grandma's a good cook. You went to your grandma's house. Did you go there on both Saturday and Sunday, or did you stay the night there?
Saturday and Sunday.
Bob, did you come home, or did you stay at your grandma's house?
Come home.
You came home. Okay. Is your grandma's house must be close then? Is your grandma's house close?
No.
Aha. How far away is it?
I don't know.
Okay, well, how long does it take to go there?
3 or 4 hours.
Hold on a second. It takes 3 or 4 hours to go to your grandmother's house. So you must not have come home on Saturday. You stayed at your grandma's house on Saturday, right? So
No.
you went to you didn't?
Yes.
So you went to your grandma's house Saturday, right? And then,
yes.
Okay, and then you came home Saturday.
No.
You came home on Sunday. Okay, so in this case, what we would say is you stayed the night or stayed over over at your grandmother's house, your grandma's house. You slept there anyway. Very good. Oh, very nice, very nice. All right. One last question. Sorry, I messed up. This means, not mean. I hit the wrong one. So, how often do you go to your grandmother's house?
One month.
Once a month. One time every month, right?
Yes.
All right. Let me see. All right. So once a month. Very nice. And do you go by car?
Yes.
Ah, very cool. Excellent, excellent. Sounds like fun. All right. Very nice. Does your Grammy live in the? Does your grandmother live in the country? Or in a big city?
Country.
Wow, that's nice. So it must be good to get out of the city and go see your grandma in the countryside. All right, very nicely done. And we're gonna pull up a book here just 1 second, but all right, man, very nice, very nice, very nice. Let's play a little game. I'm gonna type a word, and the word could be any word in English, any word, like the word any, and you have to type a word that starts with the last letter. So the last letter in this case is Y. So you have to type something like yellow. Okay.
Okay.
And so the next one would be like water. Okay. So let me start out with this word, friend.
Dog.
Dog. Very good. Golf.
Face.
Face. Egg. What do you got? Egg. Elephant. Okay. Telephone. I think I'm winning. It's going to not make it. Ah, he got one. Okay, equator. What's he gonna type? a cute animal with long ears.
Oh,
Mm,
rabbits.
yes, sir. Rabbit. All right. Textile. Textile is like fabric, like we use to make blankets or clothes.
Um,
Mm-hmm. Ah, we have one here. Here we go. Eat. Oh, very easy. That's easy one. Let me see. Eat. I've got to give you a hard one here. A hard one. Aha. You might not even know what this is. A typewriter. Do you know what a typewriter is?
no.
Ask your dad. Dad, what's a typewriter? Actually, a typewriter is what we used to use until before computers. So if you wanted to type a letter, we put a piece of paper in this machine and type. I'll show you a picture. Come on. I'll show you one of them. All right, let me do one more, okay? I want you to do one more while I look this up. Oh, here you go. This is a typewriter. These are typewriters. Have you seen a typewriter before?
Oh,
Like that?
yes.
Maybe. Have you? Oh, wow. Ta-da. That, my friend, is a typewriter. That's a very, very old typewriter. All right. Now, rice. Okay. Let me do this. I'm going to give you another challenge. So rice is a noun. It's a thing. So I want you to make a verb with, I'll make a verb with eat, with E, I'm sorry, E, enjoy. All right. Can you make a noun with Y?
Um, this one's so hard.
Is it? It's a noun. Okay, that's fine. How about yam? Do you know what a yam is? Do you know what a yam is?
No.
A yam is like a sweet potato. You know a sweet potato? I'll show you.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's almost the same thing as a sweet potato. All right, so today for our reading, I thought I'd do something different. Normally this is a yam. See, it looks just like a sweet potato. Okay? All right, for our reading,
Okay.
we've been doing just regular English homework for the school, but I thought today, why don't we do something a little different? And I want to do some science. This is a science. So I thought this might be interesting to you. And hold on one second. Let me just get this one page easier. And this one's going to be about different things about plants. So if that's okay, let's just go ahead and read this one. Start at the very, very top. We might not finish the whole thing, but that's okay. Vocabulary says flowers. Can you read that?
Flowers. The parts of plants that make seeds.
Yeah, so these flowers are there. They're very pretty, and we like to look at them. But they also make the seeds. See? Do you see the seed here on the bottom of on the inside of this pepper? There's little seeds. And those seeds fall into the ground and whoop, make a plant. Okay, can you read this one? Pollen.
Pollen. A sticky powder inside flowers.
A sticky powder inside flowers. So pollen is usually yellow. So sometimes in the spring you see yellow stuff everywhere from the flowers. That's pollen. Okay? You'll see.
Okay.
All right, what's this one here? Fruit.
Fruits. The part of a plant that keeps it safe and helps them grow.
Very good. All right, so very good. Seeds.
Seeds. The parts of plants that can grow into new plants.
Very good. Life cycle.
Life cycle. Steps that show how a living thing grows, changes, and makes new living things.
Very nice. So, all right. What do roots, stems, and leaves do? So if we look at this plant here, I'm going to zoom out real quick. Or maybe not. Down here at the bottom in the ground, we have these little things called roots. And of course, these here are leaves. And this long thing right there, all the way from the flower to the roots. That's called a stem. A stem. So roots are down at the bottom. A stem is all the way through the middle. And leaves are these things on the side. Okay?
Okay.
Right. All right, so let's look at this. And this says, plants use their roots, stems, and leaves to get light and water. So, can you read this one here?
The stem holds up the plant.
Yeah, the stem right here holds up the plant. It makes it go up, right? And leaves?
Leaves use light to make food.
Yeah, leaves will use light to make food. And roots?
Roots hold the plant in the ground. They take in water from the soil.
Yeah, this dirt, this is called soil. Soil. Okay? Just another name for dirt.
Okay.
Let's try reading this one here. Can you read that one? Plants?
Plants that grow in the rainforest have large leaves. Large leaves help plants take in sunlight.
Keep going.
Desert plants have few
leaves.
Some
Desert
plants have no leaves. They store water in their thick stem.
All right, so let's look at stems. Yeah, let's look at the difference. This tree is in the rainforest or jungle, right? And this tree is in the desert. And in the desert, it's very, very hot. There's lots and lots of sunlight. So the tree, this tree, this Joshua tree, can take in lots of sun with almost no leaves. Look how tiny the little leaves are. They're very, very, very skinny, right? Very, very thin, like this. So it doesn't need many lights, but in the rainforest, there are many, 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 many trees. See, desert, there's no trees. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trees. Here, there are many, 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 many trees. So the plant needs big leaves to catch the sun. Okay? Because there's not as much sunlight for them. Okay? All right. What do roots of a plant do? The roots of a plant. This part. What do they do? You remember?
Hold plant.
They hold the plant in the ground. Very good. And what do they drink?
They drink water.
Yeah. They drink up water and they hold the plant down. Very nice. How about, what do the leaves do? The leaves of a plant. The leaves of a plant, they gather sunlight. They get sunlight for food. Okay. Now, I know you don't live in the desert, so you might not be able to do this one. This one says name a desert plant. That's going to be hard for you. So let me do this. I'm going to show you some desert plants, okay? Because in America, we have lots and lots of desert plants, and sometimes the way the plants look is very funny. They look very strange compared to plants in your country. So I want to show you. Here are some desert plants. All right, let's look here. Do you see these plants? Can you see? Yeah. You see, they don't have very big leaves, do they?
Yes.
This is here. Yeah. And this is the Joshua tree we saw. You know what the name of this one is? This and this. These are called cactus. But this cactus is called a yucca. Very good. And many of these plants you can actually eat. So you see this plant here is called a prickly pear. Let me show you a picture of a prickly pear. This is a prickly pear. So the prickly pear, it looks very funny, and it has these big flowers. But you can eat these green things. They're not exactly they don't taste very good, but they're good to eat sometimes. And here's the plant that we just saw. See? The plant that looks like the plant. That's actually a piece of art, but it looks like that plant we saw. Very cool, huh?
Yes.
All right. Nice. Very good job. Let me go back in here and pull the next chapter up. All right. So let's talk a little bit more now about the roots of a plant. The roots, and the roots hold the plant down, and they bring in water for the tree and the plant so that they can eat. I'm sorry, they can drink and process the sunlight. So how can we describe roots? Well, go ahead and try to read this for me if you can, sir. Some roots
are long and thin.
Hmm?
Others are short and thick. Plants that live in dry places may have long roots. They grow down to find water in the ground. Plants that live in wet places may have roots above the ground. That way, the plant does not get too much water.
Yeah, this word is above, above, above. So if we go back and we look above, yeah. So you'll see like these plants here, see the roots? They're above the ground. They're not inside the ground, but they're on top of the ground. And these trees, these are called banyan trees, and these trees are very interesting. They grow where there's a lot of water. So if the roots go down into the ground too deep, they'll get too much water. They'll just drink until the tree is dead, basically. See, the banyan tree lives in a wet place. The roots grow above the ground. Very weird, huh? All right, let me go ahead and read this one. If you can read this one, please.
Roots also help animals. There's raccoons
and porcupines. Porcupines, yep.
Are some of the animals that eat roots. We eat roots too.
Yep.
Radishes.
These are those are beets. Radishes. Carrots.
And beets are some of the roots we eat.
Yeah, so a carrot, this part is actually a root, and this is a beet. In Taiwan, you probably don't eat this fruit, I think, that much. Let me show you some of the words that we just learned here, okay? So let's go in here, and I want to, oops, I hit the wrong button, brother. There you go. Let me show you what a radish is. And I know for sure you're going to know what a radish is if I show you. Probably show you what we call a daikon, which is Japanese radish, but it's probably similar. Have you ever seen this before? This type of?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a radish. That's a radish. That's a radish. Let me pull up some of the I want to pull up some of the words we saw. So you know what a bear is, right?
Yes.
Okay. How about a raccoon? Do you know what a raccoon is?
Yes.
Are you sure? Okay, let me show you a picture just in case. That's a raccoon.
Yes.
Okay, very cute, right? All right. Now porcupine. Sorry. Porcupine is a very funny looking animal who has very sharp barbs on its body, and it uses it barbs to protect itself. Okay, see this here? This is a raccoon. I mean a porcupine, not a raccoon. Do you know this animal?
Oh, yes, I know.
It's very dangerous. See? But it's very strong because the animals can't eat it. Even this cheetah wants to eat, or this leopard wants to eat this porcupine, but he can't because has too many sharp barbs. Okay? Very nice. All right. All right, very nice, very nice. So plants that live in dry places, do they have short, long, or thick roots? Like the desert plants.
Thick roots.
They can have thick roots, but they usually have long roots because the water is deep in the ground. Yep, usually they have long roots, long, thin roots. Okay, we eat roots such as carrots and what other one? Apples, roses, or beets?
Beets.
Beets, yep, beets. But I don't like beets, to be honest. All right, let's look at this one here. What do flowers, fruit, and seeds do? Can you read this? Many
plants have flowers. Flowers are the parts of plants that make seeds. Inside a flower is a sticky powder called pollen.
Pollen, yep.
Pollen helps flowers make seeds.
Seeds, yep. All right. So you might not know this, but flowers sometimes have different shapes than we normally think. So look, this is broccoli. We have leaves and a stem, and this is the flower of a broccoli plant that we eat. If you look at this flower here, you can see this flower, and there's a, what is that thing right there?
Bee.
A bee, yeah. A bee can move pollen from one flower to the next. So bee has hair all over its body, and it picks up the yellow flower from the yellow powder from plants and takes it to other flowers. Can you read this sentence right here? Plants
that have flowers make fruits. Most of the time, seeds grow inside the fruit. The fruits keeps the seeds safe and helps them grow. The seeds can grow into new plants. We eat the fruits of many plants, such as apples.
Apples, yeah. So if you cut an apple open, you'll see there's seeds inside, right? And those seeds go beep
Yes.
and fall to the ground, right? And so then those seeds can become new flowered, new plants and make more apples. Very nice. All right. One more section. Let me see if we have time to do all this. Yeah, we should be okay. We have 5 minutes. Very good. How do flowers make seeds? Can you read it? One part
of the flower makes pollen.
Another
part of the flower uses the pollen to make seeds. The seeds can grow into new plants.
All right, the seeds can go into new plants. Okay, so from here to here, from here and here, the pollen moves from one part of the flower to another. So it starts here and it goes down here, and then that makes the seeds. Okay, and the flower, the flower grows bigger, and the petals fall off. It grows into a fruit. So this right here, you can flower, grow, and falls off. And then we have, what is that? So after the flowers fall off, we'll have a fruit. Yeah, and that fruit's, in this case, is a watermelon. It's a very small one. But the fruit protects the seeds inside so that other like ants and other bugs can't eat them. Okay? Can you read this one? Animals?
Animals, such as birds and bees, can move pollen from one part of the flower to another. Wind and water can move pollen too.
Yeah, exactly. So can you try to read this one here? When the fruit is ripe.
When the fruit is ripe, it is ready to eat.
Yeah. So if it's not ripe,
the seeds inside.
The seeds inside.
The fruit can grow into plants.
New plants, exactly. Very good. After a flower's petals fall off, it grows into a. So petals, you might not know what petals are, but these right here, these are petals. Petals. Right here. Do you see that? 1 petal, 2 petal, 3 petal, 4 petal, 5 petals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that.
Yes.
After those fall off, after the petals fall off, what does it grow into? It grows into what?
Into a fruit.
Yeah. And the fruit seed can grow into a new. The seeds can grow into what? A new what? A new
flowers.
Yeah, a new plant. A new plant. Very good. So when these seeds fall, these flowers fall off, it can go into a fruit. Inside the fruit is some kind of seeds. Some plants don't have seeds, but then they drop down and they grow into a new plant as well. All right, buddy. Very, very nicely done today. This book is it's called it's a science book, so I thought that would be fun to do today. Very, very nicely done. Excellent job. I think you did good. It's a little bit difficult, but I think you understood it, so that's very, very nice. Elvis, we are done for today, but you did very, very well. And anyway, take care. I'll see you next week, and I want you to have a good week and have fun at school, okay?
Okay.
All right. Good job today, buddy. I know that was a little bit hard, huh?
Yes.
All right. We'll see you later, buddy. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.